Hello, we're here now. Sorry about that. I just wanted to get some coffee ready. Hi, welcome to stream. Let me just pull this up real quick. You might be wondering, why are we in a brand new level? We're still working on the neighborhood a little bit. So what gives? Why are we in a brand new level? I wanted to try something, and I'm not sure if it'll work. Maybe it will. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I built some new roads. So if I pull up the previous level real quick, here, you can see, the roads here. They're just kind of like sitting on top of the landscape here, and like sometimes it's not even like touching the landscape, like it's like floating above it. And the curbs don't really look right, and the sidewalks are just kind of like sitting above the landscape like that, when it's like it's not incorporated into the landscape like how you'd see normal roads and sidewalks and stuff. So just to make it look better, I made some new roads. So actually, let me show you the actual model. So you can see the road here is literally just the road with like curbs, and it's like I made the curbs like kind of stick out like that because I thought I could like sink it into the landscape, but it didn't really look that great. So if I come out over here to this level, we look at these roads. I actually incorporated not only the roads and the curves, but also the landscape itself and the sidewalk, which is also incorporated like into the landscape like that. So all in all, it like looks a lot better. Also, I made this version, so it's the road, the curbs, and the sidewalk, but I also made this version, which not only has all that, but it also has a driveway on either side, which I think is pretty cool. So we'll definitely be incorporating that into the design too. And I was like, how am I going to be able to do the driveways? Because, yeah, according to the reference, the curb does like dip down like that to compensate for the driveway coming down. So how do I like incorporate that? And I'm like, I just got to model it. So, and I also have large grass patches on either side. I'm thinking, so I'll still make a landscape, and I'll probably do that right now. Landscape, that should be good for now. And it's the grass texture that I want. Also, I made some ambient noises. So if I mute the music real quick and go into the level, you might be able to hear it. Let me make sure you can. Just gotta wait. Give it a second. Oh, and we're falling through the floor. Hold on. Give me a second. Landscape, set that to 0. Thank you. Alright, let's try that again. So I'm gonna mute myself and turn it up real quick. But yeah, there's ambient audio now. Let me just turn that down real quick and get the music back going. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, what I want to do is not only have this landscape at 0 on the Z, but maybe negative 100, because I don't really want to incorporate this landscape too much, because of the grass patches on either side of the road, and you'll see what I mean when I start building it. So if I come in here, go to manage, go to splines, and let's just start re-adding, I suppose, the splines. So I'm also gonna model the roundabout in the middle instead of just building it with splines, because I think it'll look better. But just to get something going here, I'm just gonna place down a few points and then just kind of connect them together. But let's see. I might need to. I definitely need to make this landscape bigger if I'm gonna build the whole level on this. Hold on. Let me try this again. Landscape. Should we try 2x2 sections? Yeah, let's try that. And eventually I might want to optimize it so it looks better, but you know. We're just doing it. So let's see. We should probably determine how big the park is gonna be. You know what? Hold on, gotta see. Oh my goodness. Ah! Cylinder. Let's just place one of these bad boys down. Hold on, I gotta. Ah! Dang it, man. I'm good, I promise, I think. Give me a second. I'm allergic to stream. Okay. Let me scale you up by like maybe like 10. No, way bigger than that, please. I'll put you up here. Let me scale it up by like 100. Maybe that's too big. I don't know. Actually, no. That looks good. Because according to the whole scope of this level, maybe bigger. 150. Oops. There we go. So I want it to be pretty big, but I still want it to be like a roundabout. So maybe we do that. Actually, you know what? No, maybe we do it smaller. Because I still want to have room for these houses and stuff. That should be good. Alright, let me start adding the splines again. So I'll add one here. And then I'll just have one going like all the way down here. And then we'll add one in the middle, like here. Did that place? Okay, yeah. And then we'll add one in the middle, like around here. And is that good too? Alright, perfect. And then we'll just take you, just kind of bring you out this way. Well, actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna start putting the road in. So, by the way, you're actually attached, right? Okay, perfect. I want to make sure. Sometimes it doesn't attach itself like that. Yeah. Let us put the road in. Select all segments. Spline meshes. And then let's put in our straight sidewalk. How's that look? How are we looking? Looks pretty darn good, Chief. Except don't want to scale the width. That's better. I just want to take this like whole thing and just like scooch it over. Just a wee bit, just a wee little bit. Okay, good. I can do that. Thank God. All right, there we go. And I also want all of you. Well, I suppose I'll place everything down first, and then we'll do that. Because I wanna scooch everything up by 100. And then I want to use the landscape below to, like, fill in any hills and stuff. But yeah, I'll do that later. I never modeled a four-way intersection. Give me a second. I'm just gonna load that up real quick. Alright, it's loading. Just gotta give it a second. Take a sip of my coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright. Sick. We just gotta delete that half. And then mirror it. It's literally all I have to do. So we just take all these and we delete them, and then we mirror. Where are you? There you are. Mirror on the Y, and then there we go. All right. Now the hard part is we gotta make sure that UVs look good. So let me first select each of these materials individually. Let me just see what it looks like. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So let us deselect you, and you. And we take all these, and let me try like Pack Islands. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, there we go. And then let me just shrink all that down just a wee bit so that we can then select all of these. Oh boy. Alright, now, okay. So we'll just do that. And then let us Pack Islands. Okay. So now, if we just select all of the concrete bits, we just gotta kind of put them in there. And it doesn't matter if the scaling is, let me just make these real small just for now, just so that they're easier to select and so I can see it better. Yeah, there we go. So I can just select all this, and now I can fit it into the, there we go. Oh, that looks good. It doesn't matter if these, like, concrete tiles are smaller in the UV grid than the other things, because it's like it's fine. No one's gonna be that picky about it. All right, this would be easier. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if I could almost make these a little bit thicker. So like, cause let's see, what was it before? It was almost the size of the two. So if I just take this and just like scale it up like that, and then select these points. Oh, vertex select, please. Thank you. Select these and these, and then just like roughly, I don't know, do something like that. There we go. Looks good. That's the road done. You know, I just realized I can literally might need to scale these down just a wee tiny bit. And then for the grass, I could just literally, because let's see, what is it? It is you, and you. Actually, no, let me do it on the other side. So you, and you. And then I just plop the 2D cursor in the middle. And then we go origin or pivot by 2D cursor. Right? 2D cursor, thank you. And then we scale, we say mirror X. And then if we select all of it, there we go. Now it's perfect. Alright, beautiful. That should be good. So now we can take you, and we call this 4-way sidewalk, and we just go ahead and export it. 4-way, oh boy, 4-way sidewalk. There we go. And we come back in here, and we'll just plop it. Just plop it in there. There we go. Now we got to get our materials on it. So concrete, road, and grass. Yeah, there we go. That looks great. So now that we have that, oh, and also I just want to, and I know this is probably the reason why when I tried testing this game before, it was lagging like crazy on other consoles. But I want to use complex collision as simple, at least for now, until I can think of a better solution. Great, so now we can make like intersections. So we could take you, and we can set your mesh to be the 4-way. Alright, why are you not cooperating? Oh, I think I know why. What I want to do now is I want to go here into sockets. I want to go into top view. And then I'm just going to make sockets for every point of the intersection. So this will be X plus, oops. X plus, stop. X plus, and you're gonna be over here at 3,000. All right, and then we need X minus. You're gonna be at negative 3,000, and then we need a Y plus. You're gonna be at positive 3,000, and Y minus, and you're gonna be down here. So now if I move this, yeah, it should automatically connect to what I want it to connect to. Beautiful. So now we have an intersection coming off of that point, and we can do the same over here. Except why are you like inverted like that? And also, why are you like going underneath? Excuse me? Oh, right. Hold on. Yeah. Sockets, top. We gotta rotate these. So X plus is good. X minus we gotta rotate by 180 degrees. Y plus we gotta rotate by this way by 90. And Y minus we gotta rotate this way by 90. Alright, you better? You're better. Thank you. Alright, good. Great, now you're messed up. Hold on. Let me delete this control point. Yes, yes, join them. Thank you. And then we'll just re-add it. About there. Then we'll just slap you there. And Bob's your uncle. Yeah! There we go. Alright. So now we can just have another road going off here, and it's gonna be good. Just kind of stretch you down. Then we'll select you, and then we'll have another road going down this way. And you're good. Beautiful. And then we could do the same with you. So we'll slap you there. Have a road going down this way. And I might want to have another one, but we'll see. And I also might want to make this landscape bigger. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out. This is basically how I did it before. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Maybe I do want another intersection to be like right here. Oops. I do just want one like right there. We'll try that. Shoot, I gotta find a way to make that look better. Oh boy. Okay, I think that's all I had to do. Okay. Alright, we're good. Yeah. And then we'll just bam and get you and bam. There we go. And then just for fun, maybe we do one more. Whoa. Why are you doing that? That's weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's weird. Okay, you good? You behaving? The sidewalk's a little scrunchy, but that's fine. I'll just add a point here. I'll add a point there. Alright, Just gotta make some minor adjustments. Alright. So, the whole reason why I wanted to do the roads this way was so that it'd be a lot easier to deform the landscape and make things like hills and stuff without affecting the road in any meaningful way. So, like, I can, like, make hills and stuff without it, like, clipping through the road. Because I'm trying to learn how to do this in the most efficient way possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of these control points. And I'm just going to bring you... that's not what I wanted at all. I think it's this. Nope. I think it's this. Nope. Hold on. I'm messing everything up. No. Okay. Okay, we're fine. No. God. Stop. Why are you like this? Redo. Okay. Why are you, like, offset? Okay, let me select all these and just... Okay, there we go. Ugh, I just wanted to... Okay, let me just put you there. Jesus. I just wanted to move the anchor point. My goodness, why did it have to be that hard? Okay, all control points. Let's move you up by, oh, I don't know, 100. I gotta turn numlock on first. 100. So now, you are sitting above the landscape. And then let's actually push the landscape down, by, like, we'll do, like, minus 200. Maybe minus 500. I want this to be, like, pushed down pretty significantly, and then the roads stay on top. So if we come back here, we select all control points, and we bring you up by 500. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. So now, if I, just to see what it looks like, I'm gonna just take a run. Actually, where's my... Oh, there's my controller. I'm gonna take a run around on this road just to see how it feels. Is this literally Take On Me by Aha? This isn't gonna get my stream bopped, is it? It's a remix. I put on this stream so that I could have copyright-free video game music. Why is it just Take On Me? This stream is safe to use as background music for live streams. Yeah. I mean, if you say so, I sure hope that nothing bad happens. Oh boy. Yeah, let me move the starting position. Oh shoot. Why are you... Oh, because I'm in landscape mode, that's why. Player start. Let me move you up by 5. Oh boy. Is that what I need to do? Actually, I could push you down to about there. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, new editor window, please. Thank you. Alright, how's it feel? This is a pretty darn big park to be running around in, but like I said, the roads are also pretty big, so it should be alright. Alright, yeah, maybe I'll move that cylinder down just to... Well, that's just the representation of it anyway. But yeah, see, I wanted the collision to be, you know, use complex as simple so that you can actually like go down from the curb onto the road, and then, you know, over here is good. Maybe I'll set up my own custom collision so that the road has its own collision, because also the road kind of slants up a little bit and goes down, and I don't want that to be too obvious. So I'll probably have like box collisions on either side, and then maybe another like 2 boxes for the road that are slanted slightly. Okay, that song's over. Thank goodness. Another benefit to having this like this is what I can do is I can have houses and like trees and stuff, and I can put like a fence around the backyard so that you can't even see this in the first place, like this big ledge here. Also, we're not dropping frames, are we? Okay, we're good. It's just stream was just lagging a bit. I think that's just because I was playing it. But then, okay, that's fine. But yeah. So it feels good. It does feel pretty big. But that's fine. We can work with that. I will have to, I'm gonna have to place down all these houses again, which is probably something I'll either do off stream, or I don't know, maybe I'll do it now. I'm only been live for 40 minutes. We have plenty of time. But yeah, these roads definitely, like, they're using the exact same textures that I used before, but like, my goodness, it looks so much better. It looks so much more like an actual like road with a curb. And like, there's seams, but who cares? Well, actually, let me just take the... Okay. Maybe that is something I do fix. Because let's see, is there a seam? Okay. So it's not connecting exactly. It's like missing the connection by like 10 units, I want to say. And it's like that on all these sides, right? I think so. This side's fine. But if we come over here, yeah, there's just a giant black seam there. What about this side? Let me just come over and take a look-see real quick. Okay, yeah, so all of the sides, except for that side, have a big ginormous seam in it. But that's alright, we can fix that. For now, let's just remake that residential district, I suppose. What I could do too is I can place control points just to rebuild this road a little bit. Let's put a control point there. Let's put another one here. Well, shoot. Let's put another one here. And then let's not have you bugging out on me. Thank you. We'll put another one over here. And then we'll just fix you. And one more. Right there. There we go. So we'll make you a, maybe another 4-way. Now we're just kind of chilling. We're just doing a little bit of menial labor. Gotta love a good bit of menial labor every now and again. More. This time you're gonna be a 3-way. And I need to, right, put the anchors down. Top, please. Thank you. So X plus, put you there. X minus. Slap you there. And Y minus goes. There we go. That way. And then we could just rotate you by 180. Alright, now let's line these up a little bit better. So you'll go there, and then you connect to here. So we'll select you and select you. We'll select you and then select you. Oh boy. It is rotating slightly, so I do gotta make sure I align these as best as I can before I do that. There we go. And then one more. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be good enough. There we go. So now, what I do... Now, let me just make sure... Okay, yeah, there's a slight seam there. So I think what I'm going to try is if I go into top view here and I set the snapping to like 10. Let me take each of the U and just move you back by 1. Even if it's inside the road a little bit, it's not really gonna matter that much. So if I come over here, okay, yeah, there was still a seam there. So if I come over here and just like do that, how are we looking? Yeah, that's better. It's like you could tell where the seam is, but that's just because this straight road here is a bit scrungly. Is there any natural way I could fix that? Yeah, then yeah, no, that's bad. How would I be able to? Because yeah, these road segments are also kind of being a wee bit scrungly, especially this one over here. What's going on with you? You okay? You okay there, buddy? Yeah. There we go. Except, yeah, you're incredibly scrungly, aren't you? It should be fine. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, those are some very, very skinny sidewalk tiles, huh? Maybe I make a version of the straight road, but cut it in half. So maybe I just slice it in half. Well, let me duplicate you first. So maybe I just slice you in half. Like that. And we don't have to worry about UVs or anything. And then let me just take you and bring you there. Straight sidewalk. Half. Alright, there we go. And then we just bring you in here. Here we go. And then, almost forgot. There we go. Alright, now let us just select all of these. And then we'll select these over here as well. And for the mesh, we use the half. Actually, let me zoom in. Just so we can see the effect that it's having. So we can see that this sidewalk is real scrunched up and scrungly. But if we come in here and do that, yeah, that looks so much better. Oh yeah, yeah, that's way more natural looking. All right, we did it. That solved it. And yeah, it affected all these over here too. It's a little bit scrungly there, but I think that could just be fixed by if I just do one of these. Yeah. Yeah, woo. There we go. This is a wee bit. Maybe this stays the same. So we just do that. There we go. I also got to put anchor points on all of the other things as well. So I put one on the 4-way, the 3-way. Let me just put anchor points on these as well. So maybe that's why there was a seam, is because there was just no anchor points. So maybe I can refix the seams if I just put anchor points here instead of it assuming what's the end and what's the start. So actually, let me make the snapping 1,000, because then I could just, there we go. And then we X minus. It's hitting the wrong button. So now I'm curious if I come into here and go to the top and take all these. Okay, I never adjusted these. So that means if I, so that's a straight sidewalk connecting to a 4-way. Okay, yeah, and there's still that seam there. Okay, so I still gotta fix that. Yeah, and I gotta do the same with these half sidewalks as well. So actually, if I come in here, I should probably do that now. go. How we looking? Looking good. Looking great. Alright. Alex, that's fine. Alright. Beautiful. Gotta fix you over here. Yeah. It's like even if it's clipping in a little bit, it's fine. And then, alright, so I did all that. Let me put anchor points on you. So, X plus. And X minus. And then one more. There we go. And it looks good. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. Wait. Yeah, looks as good as I'm gonna get it. Alright. So now we got all that settled. Let's add control points on this side of the thing over here. Oops. Select that first, then put a control point. We'll do the same for these up here. Alright, and now you just do the same. The reason I'm making these bottom ones here 4 ways instead of 3 ways is because I want the road to kind of continue off in the distance, but like the player's not going to be able to go down there. He's going to be like, that place is too far for me. You are a half. Oh boy. Didn't mean to do that. You're a half, and then you're a full. Oops, I made the same mistake that I made last time. Very good. Just gotta adjust you first. Yeah, it looks good. Alright. Beautiful, we don't have to do any more adjusting. Alright. So this is the residential area down here. I'll place down a few houses because I haven't even been streaming for an hour yet. And I'll just kind of talk about what I want to do to make it look better. And then, and then yeah. And then yeah, we're doing good. Actually, you know what? Instead of you being a 3-way, I'll make you a 4-way. Because maybe I might want the road to continue off in this direction, then connect to the park, like, right here. Because, like, that's probably where the school's gonna be, like I was doing last time. So, ooh, this is a jam. It's a bit loud, that's fine. Let's see. It's like I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll start just like right here, I suppose. So I'll just like, yeah, if you're down here, you're not gonna really notice the seams too much, cause like I'm gonna also have like grass foliage. And so what I was talking about before is the reason I'm doing the roads like this now specifically is if I want to vary the landscape height, what I could do is I could go into sculpt here, turn up the brush size, and then maybe the strength or whatever. And then what I could do is I could actually pull up the landscape like above these like little things here. And then I could just, if I want to actually mess with the, if I want to mess with, like, this exactly, like the height of the roads, I could just use the control points to do that. So, let me just... There we go. That's something I'll do later. For now, I'm just going to kind of put the houses down on this flat surface so that I can readjust it when I need to. So... I also have these fences that I can use to be like... That's another tool I have to block off... these big holes here. And I can also use like trees and stuff to do that as well. Ooh, you're a wee bit scrunkly, aren't you? Let's fix that. Oh yeah, you're a wee bit scrunkly, aren't you? Everything else is fine. Roughly. Just kind of move you more towards the middle like that. And yeah, all these are as good as they can be. I'll mess with this. I won't. Well, I could just check these real quick. Just make sure. Okay. No scrungly. Scrungly bad. And you're fine, right? Yeah, you're fine. Alright, let me place down some of these houses. And then so some houses will have garages, some of them won't. So I can just do that, kinda. And another thing that I want to do too is I want to maybe make it so that the fronts of the houses have different styles, because otherwise it's just like flat like that. And some of these houses don't even need garages. Some of them maybe are more cheaper living houses. And then door position, we'll just put you there. And some of these houses don't even really need landings. I could just literally We don't have to be precise, but yeah, I could just literally like do that. Because some houses just like sit on the ground perfectly like that, but some of them have like foundations, and we can mess with that as we go. This might be more chill. I might not talk as much during this part, but yeah. There we go. And I'm not gonna mess with the color just yet. Oh, please. Oh, please, don't. Okay, thank you. Don't crash. So, like, maybe if I come into landscape mode and add another control point, like right here, I can make you a driveway. Just want to see how this works. Okay, is there any way I could just literally connect these two control points together without having this in the middle? Like, could I just delete that and now I just line you up? How's that look? Ugh, it's very, very rotated very badly. So that is the thing I could do. I just gotta try and manually line it up now, which is fine. All right, you know what? We'll have that there. That's fine. We'll connect them. We'll just take you. First house might just not have a garage, and that's fine. We don't need garages on all these houses. And then we can turn you back into the full, like that. Right? Is that fine, or should I keep you at half? Maybe we keep you at the half. And then, yeah, that'll be fine. These sidewalk tiles don't have to be perfectly even, because sidewalk tiles aren't perfectly even. That's just the way of life. Yeah, that looks better. So you are good. So we'll just turn off the garage for you. So maybe this house is a bit bigger because it could afford having a garage and maybe a second floor. Then we'll rotate the roof a little bit. And maybe we'll just slap you there. Then maybe we'll have like a corner house. And then we put all these in a folder. There we go. I did not mean to do that. I guess that's just gonna live there. I guess, is it sorting it alphabetically? I suppose. Alright, that's whatever. That's fine. So you are also a flat, but we can make you a bit wider. And then I'll worry about that in a bit. I know the code for the houses is a lot, but like, okay. I'm always so worried duplicating these houses, being like, oh my god, you're going so slow, are you gonna crash? It's still like thinking, it's processing. Come on, you can do it. I believe in. Okay, I just had to click. That's another thing too. It's like it looks frozen, but like I just have to click, and then I can move it, and it's perfect. Gotta love it. So maybe you're a second floor too, but we can make you a wee bit smaller. Now the only flaw that I see here is, well actually, you know what? If I come into landscape mode, I can literally, like, I could, like, add a control point here, turn you into a driveway, mesh, here we go, turn you into a driveway, and then I can take you and turn you into a driveway. This connecting section here. It's a little bit scrungly, but like it works. Like it works. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Maybe I do the same with the half, but I also do it with the driveway as well. So, for example, maybe I just... These driveway pieces aren't subdivided like the straight parts are. Like, this is subdivided so that I can use it in, like, curves, but the driveway pieces aren't. So that might be something I have to do. Maybe that's just something I do right now real quick. Yeah. 19. Thank you. And then how many loop cuts go this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we do the same with you. So there. And there. And then we do the same with you. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we subdivided the driveway. We don't have to mess with any more UV stuff, so we could just export you, and you are the straight sidewalk driveway. We come back into here, and then just re-import it. There we go. And now, we take you and we cut you in half. But how do we do that? I think we just literally we just shave off these pieces. Oops, actually wait, before I do that, I'll duplicate it. Thank you. Shave off these pieces. Shave off these pieces. There we go. Now it's half. Export. Straight. Sidewalk. Driveway. Half. My headphones just died a little bit. That's fine. So now we take you, plop you there. I don't need you. Get these materials. Concrete, road, grass. And we get anchor points. X plus. And you are 990. Yep. And we need X minus. And we are minus 990. And rotate 180. So now, what we could do is we take you and, oh, almost forgot. We want to make the collision complex as, oh, I selected the wrong thing. You. I selected the wrong thing again. Straight, sidewalk, driveway, half. Use complex as simple. Thank you. Now, come in here. Straight, sidewalk, driveway, half. Put you there. There we go. Now it's scrungly in the other direction, which makes it look less scrungly. And we have a little bit more room to squeeze you in there. There we go. And now we can put a driveway here. There we go. Then we can just squeeze you a little bit closer too. And actually, this can also be a driveway half. Whoa, okay, whoa, Why is there a big seam here? What's going on? What's going on with you, Mr. Ginormous Seam? What are you doing? Yeah, the anchor point is within the thing, so why is there a ginormous seam here? Excuse? There's a ginormous seam. Oh, there's a ginormous seam there too. Why do we have ginormous seams? Huh? I'm confused. Alright, you know what? Let me get rid of these control points and let's just start over real quick. Oh, jeez. I might need to reconnect these. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. Put you down here. So you're good. You don't have a big seam. But if I, for example, put you here, that's the normal one. You also don't have a big seam. But if I bring the half in, all of a sudden, this is big seams. Why? Just make sure that these are indeed, yeah, they are rotated right. If I embed these anchor points even further into the road, I don't know if that matters. It's not changing anything. And also, what's the deal? What's the deal with this? What's the deal with you? Did I not? Oh, hold on. Did I not? Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. And I have to do that with the other half as well. So okay. There's a part of the sidewalk that I modeled that didn't get deleted. That's just kind of sticking out there. So, okay. Problem solved. Job's done. Job's done. There we go. And then I gotta do the same. Well, let me export you first. You are driveway half. And let me just rename you in the outliner here. Go, and let's get you. That's why there was a ginormous seam. So we had delete. No, stop. Delete you. Oh, you're. Wait. Okay, we're good. I thought this was like part of it as well. It's that was confusing to me. Delete you. Wait. Oh, you don't have a thing. What about this side? Okay, I was able to delete it from that side. Or no, because that's the end of it. Okay. And then I moved it. That's right. Okay, we're good. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally opened a new Blender file. Export, FBX, straight, sidewalk, half. Beautiful. Alright, before whatever that new Blender file opens, let us re-import. So actually, let's move these anchor points back to where they used to be. And then for you, you are good. Yep. Alright, perfect. So let's re-import you. Yeah, and re-import you. Yeah, there's still a seam. There's still a seam, though. Why is there still a seam? Is it also to do with the sidewalk tiles? There's still a little bit of a seam, and I don't know where the origin of that is. Is it the road? Is it the curb? No. Why is there seam? Why is there seam? I guess what I can do is, I mean, it made the seam better at least, and there's no, well, okay, no, there's still a little bit of a visible seam there. what I can do is I can just make these control points closer. So that way when it actually connects to a control point, and then yeah, I make the control point here the driveway half. And then, yeah. Because now it's connected to the control point, which has the anchors, and it is, because of the way I have the anchor point set up, it's compensating for the seam, so now there's no seam, except for when it clips into each other a little bit, which you're not going to notice if I mask it out. So like if I do this, then I do like that, then, you know, then Bob's your uncle. There you go. All right, we did it. We, ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. As best as we could anyway. Great. Now we can, for example, we'll just get rid of these houses real quick. We can now put a garage here. Garage. We can bring you closer like that, and then there we go. And then this house still has like a little bit of a side yard, and everything's hunky-dory. And now this house can also have a garage. So now we can just put garages down. Beautiful. Yeah, and they look good. Alright. Beautiful. It is rotated slightly weirdly. I just want to make sure that these houses line up with the sidewalk as best as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, I think that's good. So now, if I drag you back, I can delete you and drag you this way. And then we could change the depth and the length. And then maybe you're a 2-story. I don't want you to be a mansion, but I do want you to be decently big. There we go. That works, I think. Yeah, that could work. Alright. So now we can just keep placing down houses. Some of these will be pretty small, but you know, it's whatever. And this will be good too because, like I said, if I want to adjust the elevation of the road here, I can easily do that with the control points, and I can even like twist the control points and be like, I want it rotated that way so the hill actually conforms to it. Excuse me. So we'll just keep going here. I like that length, like around like between like 6 and maybe 8 is a good length for like a slightly bigger house. And maybe we can even make these windows offset a little bit and then change the door position, because like the door position doesn't have to be the same every time, just roughly in the middle. And then maybe this is a 2-story. Another thing I want to do too is I want to change the roof styles, not only for the garages but just like in general. So I want to have different styles for the front of the house. So eventually I might want to redo this the code for the house so that I can compensate for like having different front house styles. Because, like, I'm only worried about the front of the house. I'm not so much about the back of the house. Because, like, you're not going to see it. So, like, maybe, for example, like, we don't have to worry about it as much with some of these smaller houses, but, like, maybe with some of these two-story houses. Like, maybe if I do readjust the code for these houses, I, maybe toggle it so that if it's a bigger house, then you can select what style you want for the front, and then, go from there, and then just adjust the depth or whatever. And then maybe, like, add on to the length from there or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. For now, I like a lot better how these roads look. They look so much better. And maybe this is also a smaller house. So maybe this goes like that, maybe. And not all these houses need to have garages. I'm just saving because every time I duplicate one of these houses, it has to fry its brain like 10 times over. And then maybe you're also another somewhat smaller house. Alright, let's put in some of these driveways. So landscape, we'll just add a control point. And then you're gonna be a driveway. And then you're gonna be a driveway. And what's nice too is you can literally control, like, even for these like in between driveways, you can literally control like where they go. Is pretty nice. So I am going to probably have to do some scooching of these houses to make them fit more better. So let's try that. Let's just see what that looks like. So, like, yeah, you are probably going to have to be a little bit shorter, like that. Then maybe we adjust the window positions. Change the door position. There we go. Scoot you over. Yeah, there we go. Scoot you over. You're going to not have to be as big. Come back here. We can just stretch this driveway over here just a little bit. That's a pretty darn big sidewalk piece, but well, we could scoot you over and then it won't be as bad. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Yeah, these look pretty good. All right. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then you... I could probably just delete you and reconnect it. And then yeah, you're another driveway half. Perfect. Wonderful. Alright. Beautiful. Come on. Come on. Work with me. Thank you. Maybe you're like a long house. Maybe like one of these. And then yeah, maybe you also have a second floor. Cause why not? Just save so it doesn't crash. Every time it's nerve-wracking. Come on. Come on. Oh, right, I have to click on it. There we go. There we go. Looks good. Looks pretty darn good. So if I like, if I'm looking at it like from this way, yeah, that's not too bad. And I can also adjust the position of these garages. So like, I can like push them back if I need to. You're a little bit offset, aren't you? There we go. That'll work. Yeah, there we go. All right. So now what I can do is I can add some of the like electrical poles. So I can just slap you down here. We might need you to go on this side. Then we will offset by like 1,500, let me try 3,000. Maybe 2,000? Let me try like 6. How's that look? Maybe we do like 12. Or maybe we do 6 and we make the offset like 4,000. Some of these are landing on driveways, which is not ideal. If we orient orient it like that, then okay. So now it's oriented to the street at least. Well, how many houses are there? There are 10 houses. So maybe we do 10 poles. Or maybe like 11 poles. Okay, so if we do 12 poles, then we can make the offset like that, and then it'll be a little bit easier connecting the poles to the houses. The only problem is some of these poles are landings on driveways, which is not ideal. So if I, for example, do something like this. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. It looks good. And then we just do 11. All right, perfect. All right, we did it. Beautiful. All right. Now, so let me just make this a more round number. 2165. And then we make the cable length. We'll try like 2,000. Because I want it to like hang down just like a little bit. Like that. There we go. Looks good. Alright. Beautiful. So what we can do now is we can we could probably use more splines, which I'm not going to use landscape splines, but what I do is I'm going to make a like blueprint spline mesh that I could just use to place down like sidewalks that go from the porch to the actual sidewalk, and then like from these driveways to the driveways, and then I can like probably readjust this just to make that more lined up like that, or I could just move the house over. That can work too. There we go. But yeah, so far so good. We got a good it's a little system going, and it looks a lot better. Before I do anything else though, and you go in there. All right, there we go. Before I do anything else, I want to readjust this lighting as well. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that though, because the way I had the lighting set up in the previous level is I used an HDRI backdrop, literally this thing right here, and I dragged and dropped it into the level, and then I used an HDRI to determine the like lighting, and the HDRI I just got from like Polyhaven. The only problem with that is when I tried to package this game and test it as like a packaged game, the skybox just used the default texture. It didn't build with the HDRI that I put on it. So I need to find a different way of going about using HDRIs to make it so that it looks better. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I suppose what I can do for now is I could just use the lighting that's already in the level. So like this sky sphere and the skylight. I can use the HDRI on the skylight, or I could use the real-time capture. I'm not sure. But what I can do is, so I could keep like the clouds, for example, and we can change things like the exponential height fog and the sky atmosphere. So like we can change the my scattering, move that up a little bit to make it a bit more foggy. The only problem is now you just can't see the clouds like at all. which I do want some like visibility of that. I don't want it to be like too dull. What I could do is I could turn down the intensity of the sun, so I can do that. What I can do too is I can also we need a I can't believe I completely forgot about this. We need a post process volume. We can just slap that there. Don't hide it, please. Thank you. Put you in lighting. Put you there, and let us make it affect the whole level. And then we can also turn down the exposure so it looks a bit more gloomy. That looks better already. We can also set it to manual, and then we can just do that so it's not like trying to do like the whole auto expose thing. So we can like set it to like 8.5, maybe 9. Try 9. Looks better. So now, so we can actually have these volumetric clouds cast a shadow onto the ground. At least I'm pretty sure. I thought you could. Shadow. Huh. Oh, maybe that's in here? Or maybe that's like in here. It's in one of these. I don't know. It's alright. Yeah, so this sky atmosphere, I don't want it to be as blue as it is. I want it to be a bit more gray and dull. So we can probably just take you and just drag you down like that. That's a good start. I like that so far. And I don't want these shadows to be as hard as they are. So that is something that we're going to have to increase. Let me try, just to experiment, increasing the Rayleigh. That makes it duller without affecting the shadows, which is the opposite of what I want. So I do need to do this. The only problem is it doesn't really start affecting the shadows until it's like above 1. But then now you just can't see the clouds at all, which is also not what I'm going for. Like, yeah, those are the kind of shadows that I want. So maybe like 1.2 or something. But maybe we change the height fog to be less dense. Not sure how I'm gonna go about doing this. Cause like, yeah, that's good, but also I don't want the sky to just be white. Maybe we turn you up, but we turn you down? Huh. Ugh. Maybe we do something about these clouds. Maybe that's what we do. We're just kind of experimenting here. I'm not entirely sure what's gonna work and what's not. Maybe I changed some stuff in here. Just gonna kind of experiment. They're all like changing it on such a minor level. Yeah, Yeah, that's not gonna work. Which it's like, that's good. Whoa, okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I want. But not that much. So that's the default. What if I bring you up by like that? Oh, okay, I see what that's doing. Okay, Okay, yeah, that's better, I think. And then maybe we like, I don't know, turn you down like that. And then like maybe like, I don't know what I'm doing. .25, 0.2. Sure, that looks good. I'm not gonna use volumetric clouds in the actual like game. I just kind of want it to look decent, somewhat. Cause like I'm gonna probably just do this anyway. Just like. Alright, here, you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna try something real quick. So we'll change the my scattering to 1.2. Let's delete the volumetric cloud. So we'll just set all these back to their defaults and that'll be fine. Okay, that's good. Let's drag in an HDRI backdrop, which again, like I said, I want to do it differently, but just for testing, I just want to drag it in here. Let's just put you there, and then let's make you bigger. So we'll make you like 3,000, and then we gotta drag you down. Gotta drag you down like that. And then we can't have you casting a shadow. That's the thing. Yeah, alright, so you're not. It's just weird. Maybe I have to adjust the intensity? No? Why is it doing that? Why are you like so dark all of a sudden? Well, I guess, you know what I could do is I could just raise the exposure, I suppose. Except that's gonna really blow out the... Yeah, it's gonna really blow out the backdrop, isn't it? Well then I just lower the intensity, right? Nope, that's not gonna do it. Cool. So I can't do this. So that's good. So I set you back to like 9. And you know what? I get maybe we leave it for now. I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna end stream yet. But at some point, maybe I want to have like I want to make this look better so that I could post like a render of what I'm working on to like something like Twitter to be like, hey, this is what I'm working on so far. And like actually kind of have it look decent. So I do want like some clouds. But, like, I just don't know how I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Let me get rid of the sky sphere. And now let me add the HDRI backdrop. So, we put you there. Make you, like, 3,000. Let me put you down. Okay. It's weird. It's like this projection center has to be, like, above a certain threshold in order for it to just not be, like, really dark like that. I can just put you there. It can't be like... Oops. I I did it again. 600, please. Thank you. Can't be like too low, which is weird, but okay. Okay, I think we got something going here. And then let me just take the height fog and maybe turn you down. I'm not entirely sure, but okay. Well, we got something going. We got a visible sky, at least. So there's that. And then what's the direction of the sun? Let me... It is coming from up there. So I want to rotate this backdrop so that the sun looks like it's coming from there. But also, I don't want to use this. I want to use the one that I got from Polyhaven. So that would be this one. So we'll just kind of rotate you like that. And then the light, we'll just maybe try and line it up better. Yeah, it looks good. You know, I do want this to be a bit bigger. So maybe like 6,000. So now let me rotate you a bit more. And then we have a little bit more room to push it down more maybe. Well, now it's like it gets darker, but then as I keep pushing it down, it like gets lighter. That's weird. Okay. Well, we got something going here. Now we can actually... It actually looks like we can see clouds, maybe. Oh, and there's the reflection of the actual sun. Let me... I gotta realign that. So if I, like... Yeah, because that sun's, like, right there. So, yeah, that looks... Oh, yeah, this looks so much better. Oh, this looks really good. Okay, we got something going. So, yeah, the shadows look good. The colors actually look good now that the sun is, like, that low. Because, let's see. Control L. Yeah, with it being, like, right there. Let me just hide you for a sec. Why is there a point light? Get out of here. I don't need a point light. Okay, so there's the HDRI sun, and then there's the actual sun, so I still have to line it up a little bit better. Come on. Am I hitting the wrong... Wait. Oh, and now I've just gotten rid of it completely, haven't I? Wait. Okay. No, stop. Why can I sometimes adjust you and sometimes not? I want to make you look better. Stupid son, you make me look bad. Okay, so there it is. Oh, you know what? It's not gonna get any more perfect than that. Alright, we got it. We got it locked and loaded. Alright, beautiful. Alright, we don't have to adjust it anymore. Alright. This looks a little bit more like a level in the back rooms, but it's not bad. It's better. The roads and the curbs look so much better. Just finished my coffee. Let's keep going. It's a wee bit gritty, innit? There's like grits in the coffee. That's weird. Right, so we got the lighting, we got the electrical poles, we got these houses. What we could do now is maybe start on that sidewalk blueprint I was thinking of. So let's go BP sidewalk. And let's see if I can remember how to do this, because I watched a tutorial on it before, but it might not all be retained in my memory. So we need a spline mesh. And let's just hop into Blender here and get a sidewalk square. So like, let's get you. Let's duplicate you and separate it. And then let us bring you to the origin. Here we go. And then let's make you more even, I think. So like, it's like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sidewalk square. So we'll just plop you in here. That should be fine. And then we just gotta slap you in there. Alright, there we go. Spline mesh. You are the sidewalk square. And we'll make you, instead of 100, make you 200. Actually, that should be fine. So in the construction script, yeah, I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Unreal Engine spline mesh blueprint. The one I saw did it with pipes. Yeah, here we go. And I don't need audio or anything. I'll just I'll put it over here so that you guys can see. So he's in the construction script. Show me this thing. He's adding, okay, not a spline mesh, but a spline. Alright, so that was my first mistake. S-P-L-I-N-E. Spline. No, stop. S-P-L-I-N-E. Thank you. And we'll make you... I might want to turn snapping on. 200. Alright. Show me the ways. Oh, great and powerful Ryan Laley. Mm-hmm. You're really wiggling that mouse around. Show me this thing. Yeah. So you grab it. Uh-huh. You're really doing a good job of explaining stuff. Grab it. Get number of spline points. Right, and he makes a for loop out of that. Get number of spline points. And for loop. And then for each loop, he adds a spline mesh per point on the spline. I'm pretty sure, right? You just skip ahead here. Yeah, for loop. Plugs that in. Right, he subtracts 2 because we don't want to mesh on the start and end points. So, minus 2. Yeah, add spline mesh component. Add spline mesh component. And then, just to be sure, I don't know exactly how he does it. Right, you can actually literally add it over here. So, the spline mesh component is the sidewalk square. And then he does stuff relating to the transform of it. Yeah, he adds it up there. Set forward axis is the x-axis, so yeah, I'll have to do that. Then what does he do? And then set start and end. So, set forward axis is the x, and then set start and end. Plop you down here, and then that comes after that. Alright, what next? Because I completely forgot. So get location at spline point, and he's branching off of the index for that. And then he's getting tangent at spline point. So that's the start and end tangent. So get location at spline point. Actually, we don't need U. We could just plug U into that. So that's the start position, and we got the index. And then get tangent at spline point. And then we have to, I know we have to copy and paste this for the end point as well. But I forget what math he has to do exactly in order to do that. He is adding 1 to it. Okay, got it. So we come down here and we add 1, and we plug U in there and U in there, and then you are the end position and the end tangent. And then does he do anything else? And then you just place it, and then it works. And then it just works. It just works, isn't it? And then you can just do that. Okay. Let's give it a try. So we have U, which we could just put down here. Oh, my headphones are... I gotta get new headphones at some point. It's like connecting and disconnecting, and it's being weird with me. So we could just literally slap you down here. We'll have you start here. And then we could take you And then every 100, so every 200 we add a new tile. And then we can be safe with just expanding these just a teeny tiny bit. It's not gonna matter that much. And there we go. Then we can just kind of embed you in the ground just ever so slightly. And there we go. And it looks decent. And it looks good. And then we could just like just kind of put you in the ground just a tiny bit. There we go. And then we just copy and paste that over and over. So let me make a new folder called sidewalk. Put you in there. And then just what we need to do too is we need to enable collision, which I think we just do that by coming here, set collision enabled, collision enabled. You slap that there. And then we could just take this sidewalk and we could duplicate it and we can put you there. And then well, actually, instead of duplicating it, because I did stretch it out a little bit, let me just add a new one. We can just rotate you like that. Then we can put you there. That's what we'll do. Put you there, put you in the ground, kind of slide you back, and then we can turn the snapping back on, and then just drag out pieces. So I could just drag out this piece to sort of match up with that, and then just offset these to make it look a little bit more even, because it doesn't have to be exact. And then what we do is we take this whole thing and we duplicate it. Not the point. I want to grab the actual thing, please. And then we duplicate it over here. And then there's our driveway. Yeah, and it connects. And it looks decent. It looks good. And then these can be dragged into the folder. And then I just have to basically go through and do that with every house, but it's no big deal. I can do that. I mainly want to just do that with the driveways here. So what I could do is I can actually literally duplicate these and just drag them over. And then I could just align the start positions so that it looks better. And then just like, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I could probably just drag you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do before, but everything just broke on me. So we could do that, and it doesn't even really matter that much if it's embedded in the garage like that. So like, honestly, that is fine. That looks good. So then we just keep duplicating, and we just line it up. And we just line it up like that. And it doesn't have to be that perfect. And as a matter of fact, we could probably scale it on this axis just a wee little bit. Make that look a little bit better, and then we could take this garage and offset it by like, I don't know, we'll try like 20, try like 50. Perfect. There we go. Then we could just take these start points and just kind of mush it in a little bit. All right. let's see. How's it look from over here? If I just like look at it like from here, that looks pretty good. I am just really especially proud of how I was able to get the driveways to look like coming off of the curb here. We dropped a few frames, but we're doing good. We're still doing good. But yeah, I am especially proud of how we were able to get these driveways to look. And as a matter of fact, let me delete the player start and put it over here. And then we can run around a bit. Yeah, this looks really good. And you can actually run on this. You can come up here. I don't want to make sidewalks connecting the landings yet, like for the entrances. Because for one, maybe I want like a sidewalk to come in like from the driveway. I think that'd be pretty neat. But for two, is I want like I said, different styles for the front of the house, and different like maybe a porch, and maybe like maybe houses don't have a landing, and maybe you know, maybe it's this landing, maybe it's, you know, other stuff. But yeah, I'm really proud of how these driveways look. Just running around. I'm also really proud of how I was able to get the lighting to look. I'm just sad that I'm not going to be able to use this HDRI backdrop. I guess, I mean, what I could do is I could just make my own. Because, like, what even is this HDRI backdrop? It's just a cylinder, like a half, or no, it's a half sphere with a thing connecting the bottom of it, which I don't need. And it's just an emissive texture, right? Yeah, because it's literally, well, okay, so it's a skylight and a static mesh with a material. I'm just curious what this looks like. Well, it led me to a folder, but it didn't show me where it is. I want to open this material. I want to look at it. Okay, yeah, that's my texture. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it's not. It's like taking me to my own folders, but it's not like showing me where it is in the engine. Yeah. Yeah, this is the actual mesh itself, which is literally just a dome. Oh, is that why? Is that why when the game packaged, it went to the default textures? Because this dome... This is so weird. If I open up the blueprint. Okay, yeah, construction script. Set effect dynamic indirect lighting. Geometry, which the geometry is the dome, right? When the mesh is the dome. What's the geometry? That's the dome, but it's also got the two materials. I'm sorry, I'm just falling down a rabbit hole a little bit. I'm just curious how this works, because I want to find out how this works so that maybe I can re-import it and make it so that when it packages it, like when it packages it, it doesn't just set it to the default texture. Yeah, so it's create material, which is a group of nodes that it's a function. Set texture parameter value. Floor and sky are plugged into the same thing. And yeah, the cube map, that is the right. That's the HDRI. Okay, and that's the node group I was looking at before. That happens here. Projection position. And then what goes on down here? Okay. That's weird. Anyway, I'll definitely look at this later. I just want to find out why when I package the game it just sets it to the default texture, but that's okay. That's weird. Anyway, what else can we do? I suppose one thing I can do is here, real quick. I'm gonna just switch to intermission for a second, and I'm going to open up my reference so that I can maybe change the color of these houses. Alright, we're back. I got my reference open on the other monitor here. So yeah, let's like change some of the colors of these houses here a little bit. There we go. So like I kind of like how I was handling it before, which is I kind of had like one side of the street be like cool colors and on the other side of the street be like warm colors. Okay, that's the trim. So maybe make you like more white. And then maybe make you more white. So yeah, maybe like one side of the street has like cooler, more bluish colors. And maybe like brighter, whiter trims. So maybe do something like that. Kind of go through each one and just kind of do that. Maybe this one's just a wee bit darker, wee bit more saturated, and then maybe we like do it like that. So far they're coming together. Then maybe this one's a little bit more on the purple side. It's a little bit darker, more saturated. And then the trims will make it more purple. And then bring it up, kind of like that. Maybe that's a little bit too saturated. Maybe we bring that down just a wee little bit. There we go. Coming together, very good. go. Just a wee bit more in it. I understand that some of these houses are going to be very similar, like colored, but it's no big deal. You can't tell. And besides, that's just what houses are anyway. They're similar. They're fine. Maybe this one's like an outlier. Maybe this one's like yellow. Maybe come over here, make this more like yellow. Like you just really wanted to paint his house yellow. You didn't get the memo that this side of the street is cool colors. Yeah, that works. Just to mix it up a little bit. Maybe this one you're more like bluish. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now what I want to do is I want to maybe put down some trees. Now, I want to put down some trees, but these aren't going to be the trees I'm going to use. So I could come into foliage here, and I have is it under mega scans? No, it's not mega scans. It's okay. So just Norway maple. I go to foliage. I can go to simple wind, and I can just drop these trees into here, and then I could just actually let me save it just to make sure nothing crashes. The problem with doing it as a foliage is because it will place it exactly on the ground, which I want these trees to be in the background, but like I do want them to just be like floating behind so that you could see them from behind the houses, and so it doesn't look like there's just a big hole here. So maybe we don't do a foliage. Maybe we just actually place down the actors. But like I don't want to use these trees because these trees are incredibly resource intensive. These are the mega scans, like Norway maple marketplace asset. And like they are like incredibly resource intensive. So yeah, I'll just place a few down, and then yeah, what I can do is I could just like drag them across and duplicate them without adjusting the Z-axis. And then maybe I can adjust the scale of these a little bit. And then just kind of do that. Actually, no, I don't want to adjust the Z. Put you there, and then I can like scale you up a little bit, and then you can go like back here. And yeah, that looks really good. So yeah, I'll just cover this hole with trees. And then, like, the player's camera is going to be so low to the ground, you're not even going to tell that there's a hole back here. So I don't really have to worry too much about leaving, like, gaps in between the trees, because, like, the only way you're going to be able to see them is through the houses. And that's another reason why I don't want to really use these trees, is because you're going to only be able to see them from behind the houses. So another thing I want to do too is like actually instead of having this hole in the first place, I might want to raise the landscape up. Or well, you know what? I have fences. That's what I can do. Is all right. So before I start discussing my ideas on how I'm going to hide this hole, let me actually place all these trees first. So we just like duplicate this group, maybe rotate it, just maybe like, I don't know, slap you there. Another thing about this music radio too is, again, this is a remix of this song from Persona 5. I know Atlas really loves to like copyright their music, and I've gotten a few copyright warnings on my VOD channel before. But yeah, it's fascinating that, like, I mean, yeah, it's a remix of a song from Persona 5, but I'm just surprised that nothing's being copyrighted because of that. Let's see. How's that look? I mean, yeah, from this angle, that looks good. That looks really good. And then I'll have like some trees in the front here. So like maybe I take like this tree and put you there. And then just like scale you down a bit. And then maybe have some more trees just kind of in the front like that. You don't need one on every house, just every so often. Just have a tree. And then, I don't know, maybe we have like one of these. Like scale it down pretty far as it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's trying to grow here, but because of the electrical cables, it can't really. Actually, no, that looks too jarring. That's not like covering anything. That's good. We put a tree like over here. Scale it down a bit, and then rotate you. Keep going. Just a wee bit. And I know I'm gonna have to put all these into groups in the outliner, so it's not leaving a giant mess. And then just to cover up that empty space in the corner here, maybe you can put like an even bigger tree, just like that. And there we have it. Looks good. And then next what I gotta do is I gotta actually do the foliage for the grass. But there's another way that I want to do that as well. So like, yeah, if I'm gonna take a render like screenshot of what I'm working on so far, and we look at it from like this angle, then yeah, it looks really good. And then, you know, maybe I could get away with like taking a screenshot from this angle if I add a fence here. So let me do that next. Let me save real quick. And then let me add a new group or a new folder. Create new folder. You are trees. And then we take all of you and we put you in there. There we go. Alright, so now what we do is we yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, so now what we do is we put fences down. I literally am having a brain fart. My content, levels, neighborhood, house, fence. Yeah, here we go. So we'll put a fence here. We'll rotate it. Try to, actually, let's move it up and try and align it as best as we can to the sidewalk. Hold on, did I actually nail it? Did I actually nail the rotation first try? Kinda. Just a little bit. I want to line it up as best I can so that I could just literally... So I could just put you back here. And we don't care about, like, no fence gates or anything like that. So then, we just up the count until it's all the way the heck across. Like that. Maybe we end it there. Right there. Now if I drag the origin point and I rotate it, it's going to rotate it from there, which is not what I want. I want to actually rotate it from all the way back there. So actually, I could probably just adjust the value here. Oh boy. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Alright. So now, we have a fence. And if we look at it from here... doesn't look half bad. I just want to put this in the house a little more. Just want to see, the only problem I see is it's kind of going through the window a little bit. So maybe I want to drag you further, like, back here. And then we come all the way over here again. And then we just adjust the rotation a little bit more. Oh, come on, you. Come on, you. How's that look? That is definitely better. Let's see if I can't make it even better. Well, I just realized I've been adjusting the position, not the... Oh, that's why. Oops. I've been adjusting the position, not the rotation. What the... Why? Don't do that. Stop. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a lot harder. I don't know why I thought I was adjusting the rotation when I was doing the position. Alright, come on. I need you to increment in small. 191. I gotta type it. 191. 192. 193. 193.5. 193.25. 93.5. Yeah, that works. That works. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, come on, camera. Please, cooperate. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, because we have a fence going all the way back here. And it's good. And it looks decent. So if I were to take a screenshot, for example, from like this position, like right here, it looks less like a level out of the back rooms and more like an actual decent looking street. Which, yeah, and again, like I said, I want to readjust how the fronts of these houses look. Like, these smaller houses look fine as they are. It's mostly these two-story houses that I'm more worried about. So, like, maybe I make a toggle so that, like, if it's a two-story house, I, you know, make it so that you can change the style of the front of the house. But I don't know how I'm going to do that. But yeah, that looks good so far. So then just what I would need to do is do this for all the other blocks on this street, which will be time consuming, but at least it's not like puzzle solving. It's like I'm actually doing a thing. So yeah, let's see. I'm just trying to think of what I might want to do next, because I don't know if I want to end stream just yet. Maybe we remap out where the school and the whatchamacallit, Dad's work goes. So coming from here, so let's save let's just make sure everything's saved so we don't have to worry about anything else. Let's just go ahead and just add some points. Add a point there. We will add a point there, and then that point connects to this point. So you and you are let me just say navigate to where I kept my roads. You are a straight with sidewalk. Yeah, we don't need driveways. Straight with sidewalk. You are like here. And then we don't have a way to have like a rotated road, do we? So like if I take this three-way sidewalk, might have to model that. So I might have to delete all of you. Oops. Put loop cuts there just to keep that safe. Actually, let's make this loop cut slide over to this right there. Yeah. So we get rid of you, and we go select linked. Oh boy, that's not what I meant. Alright, let me deselect you. Let me select linked. Actually, I don't want that. I want you selected. And I want... I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Select you, select you. So these are fine to be deleted. That's fine. All of these are gone. You're gone. And you're gone. Faces. And you are also gone. and then we delete you and we unhide. Okay. I think we're set. I think that looks good. Maybe. Okay. So we have our turn. Now we just need to put the grass back. And the curb. We need to fix the curb. So we don't need any of these points. Don't need these points. This can get dragged over to here. You can connect like that. Does that still line up? Kinda. Alright, I gotta readjust my camera. Because my goodness. Come on. I need you to cooperate. Actually, I could just do that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so we need it to be like that. So that's fine. So that means you need to be slid back to there. Okay, perfect. There we go. You can connect in the middle. And then we just need to connect these points. So let's make an extrusion, put you there. And then let's take you, let's bridge, edge loops. We need to make an extrusion here. And then we connect you, and we connect you. Perfect. And then, actually, what we could do is we can merge these, because it's not really going to matter, and then turn that into a face. And then there we go. So we have our curb. Now, we just need to get the grass back. So the grass is just going to be... And we also need to make the sidewalk go like that too. So we need to maybe grab you. Put you there for now. Actually, I don't want this to be subdivided. Actually, no, you're fine. Oh, okay, I have to redo it. So now this is also something that, like, realistically I could probably worry about later. But, like, it's no big deal. I'll try and do it. So I suppose before I start with the grass, let me get this sidewalk done. So what I can do is drag you out and then connect you just like one by one, because it's not a lot that I have to do. So yeah, you connect there. And then we just need one more. Just make sure. Yeah, there we go. So now, what we can do, select all these, and push you back. Like that. There we go. And then what we can do is we could take this. We could select all these sidewalk squares. Duplicate, separate. Join you with you. And then we do this. Select you. Bring you out. Bring you in. Take these vertices. And bring you in. And bring you in. Bring you in. There we go. That doesn't really matter too much. And actually, you know what we can do? So we could take these like edges here and bring you out to like here, just to make it look a little bit better. And then probably just do the same with you, just kind of eyeball it, because it doesn't really matter that much. And there we go. So we roughly have a sidewalk that connects to each other, and it looks somewhat decent. So now we could just take this grass. This grass is kind of beveled on either end, isn't it? It's not beveled here, but it is beveled over there. So what I want to do is I want to remove the bevel. So let me just come underneath real quick. Delete vertices. Then we'll take this edge and line it up with you. And that should be good, right? And then we just delete this edge. So now we could just take you and your flat plane and you're good. Okay, perfect. So now we can extrude out like that. And then we could take this edge and then we can extrude you all the way out to here. And everything is hunky-dory. At least I'm pretty sure. This is a little troubling to me, so we could probably take you and slide you in a bit. And then that looks better. Yeah, when we re-bevel these edges, these aren't the edges that are going to be beveled anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, so we have the grass here. Now we just need to do it for this. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this edge. You're also beveled. So we need to just come in here, get rid of you, and do the same thing. Same maneuver. And then delete you. And then just kind of eyeball it, drag you out there. Actually, it is exactly snapped to the grid right now, so I do want to just snap it to the grid like that, keep it like that, and then actually I want to, okay, we can do that, put you there, and then I'll make an extrusion, put you there. Perfect. And then yeah, that lines up, and then put you up here. And then just line you up with that. Alright, let's re-extrude these edges now. So I need that edge, and I need this edge. This edge can be brought in a little more. God forbid this camera. I swear. It's gonna be the end of me. Bring you in like that. And then let us take this edge. Yeah, you just selected that edge. Perfect. Next we need, you? No. You. It's gonna be so hard to select these edges. Actually, that's probably better. Wait. What edge is that? Wait, hold on. Sorry for all this camera changing. It's like disorienting. Actually, yeah, that's what I want. That's good. That's perfect. So, all right, that is the correct edge there. All right. So then what we do is we take you and we extrude you downwards to about there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we just have to reselect these edges. So there's that. There we go. So we have to reselect you, and then we have to reselect. Actually, you're good. You got selected, right? Okay. Alright, hopefully that works. So then we bevel. Just very small amount, like that. And then, yeah, you beveled there, you beveled there. And then it goes all the way down here. And there we go. Excuse me. There we have it. Right? Just comparing the two sides. Could probably do with having just a little bit more thickness. 0.08. Let's round that off. Alright, there we go. We have our turn. And we don't have to worry about this side at all. All we have to worry about now is UV unwrapping it. Let me have another stretch real quick. Select all you, and then we just smart UV project. Yeesh. Yeesh. Deselect these curbs. Select all you. And let's pack islands. Okay, now let's bring the curbs back. Actually, before we do that, let's just shrink you down, put you over here, then bring the curbs back, so that now this is easier to select. Do it from the bounding box. So let's select these. Maybe we bring them over here. Maybe we take you and rotate you. Put you down like here. And then what we can do, so we just make sure that's not overlapping with anything. Put you there. And then what we can do is we can select all of this. We can go to 2D cursor, put you 1 and 0. Yeah. Then from the 2D cursor, we can make you bigger. There we go. And then we select all you from the bounding box, make you bigger. That's how we do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it. That's as good as it's gonna get. Alright. So next is the road, which is already unwrapped, but we can just probably just drag you up there. Now, for the grass. Select you and we select you. Let's just make you bigger. And we could select you, please. Put you like down here. Maybe select you and like put you in here. And then these tiny little doodads. Make sure it's all selected. Make you bigger and then just maybe like plop you up here or something. Yeah, that's a lot better. Kind of readjust you so it doesn't overlap. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. All right, that's it for that. All right, I'm glad we were able to do that. So now what we could do is we could. So this is a turn with sidewalk. Alright, and then we just put you in here. And then I just gotta do the materials again. That's right. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. And then, yeah, if we look at the sidewalk here, yep, that looks really good. Right. Now I have to do the sockets. There we go. And y minus. Wait, huh? Oh, that was the rotation. There we go, and then we rotate you 90, 270. There we go. Right, and then one more thing. Set you complex as simple. Whew, all right. There we go. So let me replace these points. just so that they look a little bit better. So that goes down there. You are a turn. And then you go that way. And then we raise you up by 500, I believe, right? And then you connect into there, and you are already good. And then you connect into there, and you're good. Yep, you are indeed good, as they say. Yep, you're at 500, and you are at, well, yeah, you're at 500. At least for now. Alright, so there's, like I said, this is the school. That's where that goes. We'll have the area split off here for Dad's work. So we can put a point and then just have a point go all the way over there. Select you. You are a straight sidewalk. And we also can't forget to turn off scale to width. And I think I need to do that here too. Unless I already did. Okay. Okay, yeah, these are good. Okay, you could just be raised up. So actually, if I select all control points and then just, yeah, select even these and then just set all these to 500, then that should just adjust everything. Yeah, so they're all, so there's no decimal point or anything like that. All right, we're good. Let me just drag you in here, and then you get dragged off into the sunset. Like that. Now we just need a control point here. And just connect you, well, I should make a three-way, first of all. Just rotate you by 180. And then you just get connected to you. Alright, that looks really good. We got something going here. And then we just need one more. Just kind of going off in this direction. Just the straight, please. So I'm not 100% sure what I want this road to do. Okay, that looks better. Just wanted to scoot you over just a little bit. That's good. So yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure what I want that road to do. But maybe that's something we figure out. Maybe that's the direction to Dad's work. Who knows? And then, like, you know, you have a grocery store here, and then you have fast food along there. So So yeah, there's the school. Maybe the playground is like right here for the school. And then this park is just gonna have like trees and benches and paths and stuff. Which I think that I'm going to model out in Blender. So yeah. I suppose, you know what? Let me put down these other buildings. Because I have a legitimate thing I made last stream for that purpose. So we can save all. We make a folder for other buildings. And then let's just plop a few down. So there we go. There's our school. Maybe it doesn't have to be that big. You know, it's a school. What do you expect? Maybe the school is like in here, actually. Maybe we do that. Because then we can have like the parking lot be back like here, and then like the playground be like over here or something, or you know, maybe the other way around, whatever. I'm just not entirely sure how I'm gonna fill out this empty space, but like maybe we can figure it out. You are gonna go back here, and you are the grocery store. So you're gonna be like that. And then over here, you have some smaller buildings. And you're gonna be fast food. So we'll put you there, and maybe one there, one there. Maybe space these out a little more. And then we kind of have the same situation over here. I'm also not entirely sure I'm gonna fill out this area, but like maybe I'll just like line this area with like trees or something. We have the school there, and we have our little neighborhood block here, which I am going to have to go through each individual block and just kind of start placing these houses. But like, you know, that's at least something I know I can do, as opposed to like some of the like all this empty space back here. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with. Another thing I can do too before I end stream is maybe I can take these roads and just kind of expand these out a little more. So you're going like that, and you're at 500, please. Thank you. And then same with you. Oh boy, please, 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 please. Oh boy. Okay, well, you know what? You do that. Bring you over here. 500. Rotate you. And then, yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. Drag you out. Maybe it'd do me well to just take this whole entire thing and just, like, scooch it up a little more. Because, like, I'm putting stuff down here that's clearly going off the confines of the landscape. But, like... you know? Okay, there we go. And then... there we go. Yeah, and then we just drag you out. Alright. Before we end stream, should we have a little run around? Have a little bit of a... see what it looks like. Already, that looks really good. I do like how this looks, but like, yeah, if I go into here, it's, yeah, we are chugging a bit. That's also, it's partly because we're streaming, but also partly because these trees suck really bad when it comes to performance. They're meant, I think these trees are meant for like high quality renders more than real-time gameplay, but like, they sway in the wind. So you could argue that they could be meant for real-time gameplay, but like, it's so like chugging. Like, it's chugging along. Like, when I imported this game onto the Steam Deck to like show a friend of mine, it was like already like really chugging, and I like barely had any of these trees laid down. So like, I'm just imagining like if I were to import this onto the Steam Deck, like that would be really bad. But like, yeah, it looks really good. I like how the fence is, you know, sitting back there. And like, even if we were to like, well, like if you get like close enough, like obviously, yeah, you could tell. But like, I'm wondering if maybe I can add like an invisible wall, like here, except for like on these like, you know, sidewalks or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I might also just end up raising the landscape back there anyway, so it looks better. I am really proud of the way I did these roads so much better than how I did them last time, because this really does look like it like dips down, and it's like an actual driveway that like lets cars enter the road and be like, that's good. And I was already proud of how I did these electrical poles, but like now, like meshing with this scene here, it just looks so much better. And then we can run back here. I gotta adjust the rotation of that a little bit, but you know, that's fine. I'll do like elevation of these like roads like later, and then I'll adjust like the houses and stuff to match. But yeah, running down here feels so much more satisfying and so much better than how I did it before. I will say, this feels a lot bigger than how I had it before, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. I kind of like it, but also I don't want the gameplay to be just this. Like, you just slowly run. I want going down these paths to feel more interesting. Like I said, eventually maybe I'll add like a skateboard or something. I don't know why I said like I said. Like maybe for this like starter world you have like a skateboard, and then you like can just go down here. Can I make this jump? I can if I use my ledge grabbing mechanic that I made. That's awesome. So yeah, we can go down here. And then here's like the, yeah. It's really cool because like, you can tell that they're like very different like zones. And you could just like go down here. And it's like, it feels like you're in an entirely different area. This is really cool. I'm so happy with how I did all this. Maybe one way I can make the gameplay feel a little bit more engaging is maybe I just flat out increase the running speed of the character. Because, like, this is the sprint speed right now, but, you know. I do like the way the lighting looks. I want to keep it like this as much as possible. This kind of, like, you know, dusk kind of setting. But yeah, no, this feels so much better than how I had it before. I can't stop saying that, I'm sorry. And it's like, as I'm running down these like sidewalks, like I am hardly even noticing if there are any seams like in the first place. So that is already a good sign. And like just the way the sidewalks kind of turn there, it's like that, it's no big deal. And like, even if these roads end up staying the same throughout the entire thing, because like I was thinking like maybe when it gets to that Central Park area, maybe the roads are a bit different, maybe they're like a little bit bigger. But like I said, I'm gonna model that anyway. So, so it should be fine. But yeah, this looks. I'm really proud of how this is looking. This looks incredible. Except for that, like that's fine. I can fix that. But like, yeah, if we come over here and like, especially like specifically from this camera angle, like if you're just going, like even if you're just going down the street here, like this looks really good. I'm sorry, I can't stop saying that. I am actually really proud of how this turned out. I mean, maybe I don't necessarily, like, I at least want, like, there to be a difference between having a landing and having a porch and maybe having a second landing. But, like, maybe I don't necessarily, like, if I at least decorate this place with more, like, trees and stuff, then maybe I can get away with just having the houses look like this without necessarily having to stylize the front of it or whatever. Like, if I add a porch, I'm going to, make it so that there's, like, a little roof that covers it. So that could be different enough, at least. Like, I don't have to go all out and make each individual house look, you know, individually different. Like, I mean, that's what the point of the whole blueprint is doing, is giving me a lot easier control of how I do that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna probably make something to eat, and I'm gonna end stream. I'm going to, let's see, where did I not add a driveway here? I guess not. I have to, adjust how that house looks. Yeah, I added driveways here, and then from here on, but, yeah. I'll post, a screenshot of, like, maybe this shot, like, right here. Maybe I'll just kind of have the character, like, standing here. Maybe like that. And then, yeah, maybe I'll take a screenshot of that. There we go. Let's see if I remember how to do this. High-res shot. 1920 by 1080. Is it just 1920 20 by 1080. Is that how I do it? Yeah, there we go. And it is in here. Yeah, that looks good. All right, thank you for watching. I'm gonna end stream now and make something to eat. I will see you on Tuesday, or like, I don't know, maybe a surprise stream this weekend if I ever feel like coming back to working on this. This looks so much better, and I'm very proud of how this is turning out. So I'll see you next time I stream, and I hope you take care and have a good one. Alright, I'll see you next stream. Goodbye.